start over.
Hi, we're here in the Nyugati train station in Budapest, Hungary. Nyugati means western, so the western train station. And here, arriving from Ukraine, on an average of about 4,000 people a day have been coming into this train station. And we wanted to give you an update on what we see happening here.
Yeah, and so in the last 3 weeks, so many things have changed. You saw it on your TVs and on your screens. And there's 5 different train stations here in Budapest, but this is the main one. And how it works here in Eastern Europe, I mean, it's through all the country. Most of when I read a couple of days ago that there was over 2 million refugees that have fled the war in Ukraine, and most of them have gone to Poland, others have gone to Bulgaria, Slovakia, Romania, but the second most have come here to Hungary. And how it works with the refugees in most of these countries, and we're most familiar with here in Hungary, is they don't stay at the border. The government and different aid organizations provide transportation to get them away from the border because they're not so comfortable there, not so much aid there. And so in Budapest, in Hungary, they take them right to bring them here to Budapest. So I don't know how many trains a day come from, they're just waiting there on the border for the refugees to come. When they're full, they move them over here. And then you know, and they're humanitarian, they're free trains, and then there's all kinds of aid here in Hungary and right here in Budapest. And I was here a couple of days ago with one of my pastor friends, and it was just amazing to see these people coming off the train, these grandmothers and mothers with little children and girls and boys and things like that, and just see these families, and you could just tell you don't know what they've been through in the last 2 weeks or 48 hours just to get this far. And it's just hard. And what we're doing is we're providing some humanitarian aid. We've been able to coordinate with different organizations in the United States, aid to Poland. A lot of it is going to Poland with some of the pastors we work with up there in Krakow, and also in Bulgaria, and a lot here in Hungary. And what we do is try to do targeted aid. And because a lot of the big organizations, like so many people in America, have given so many millions of dollars, and throughout Europe and in Hungary, they've given so much food and clothing and their own funds and things like that. But we try to find those families that really need food, really need housing, really need whatever their immediate needs is, so they can take care of at least some place to stay for the first week. And it's just such a blessing to them. But we want to know, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, or even when you see this video, how the things will change in Ukraine, because Ukraine just borders Hungary right to the east. It's about a 3-hour train ride from the border there. And we don't know how things are going to change. And some people are nervous. They have long memories over here of things, the past history of communism and Russia and things like that. So they're just praying that the war won't spread. And so that's what we're doing. And we're just believing God for absolutely miracles to happen in the midst of all this. We've heard so many already, but at the same time, we've heard so many tragedy things. But we just want to thank you for standing with us.
Yeah, thank you so much for your prayers. We appreciate your prayers for us, for wisdom, and we also appreciate your prayers for the pastors throughout Eastern Europe, because many of them are also helping the refugees, and some of them we're working directly with, and some of them are just on their own initiative, reaching out and helping the refugees. So thank you so much for all your prayers. We so appreciate you and all your love and your kindness and the blessing that you are to us. Thank you.
And so thank you so much from Budapest. We'll give you an update when other things happen in the next couple of weeks. Blessings.